story time. I guess this is no, I'm just gonna jump into it. Ugh, that was like, I don't know what I was trying to do. Anyways, yeah, so I am cooking right now, and it just sparked a new insight that I had to explore. And of course, I had to bring you into this. We had to talk about it and have a conversation about it. Because why? Okay, so I used to have a dream of wanting to be a chef and being in the culinary world and all of that stuff, because I like to eat, I like to cook, and I love all of that. So I worked at a restaurant, and while working at this restaurant, my experience over there and just me working in the kitchen, cooking, and just being a chef, while it was enjoyable, like me, I loved the cooking and all of that process, I realized that I actually don't like to cook for the whole world. I should just stick to cooking for myself, my family, my friends, basically my loved ones. And that just blew my mind, poof, and the dream was just poof. Okay, maybe some hobbies are really, it's not even a hobby, it's a lifestyle, but in a sense, maybe some hobbies are really meant to not be given to the whole world. Some things you just gotta be selfish with and just keep to yourself. Some things are not meant to go out there and for everybody to have a piece of it. Some things are just meant to stay within your circle or simply to myself. And yeah, that culinary experience made me just realize that. And the other thing that it also made me realize is how much patience chefs have. People do have patience, but if I'm bringing it back to the story of the culinary experience and wanting to be a chef, and I definitely am, just at my house, in my home, I definitely am the chef. I love doing all that. I love cooking, and not every day though. Not every day. I'll love to cook a meal for you. I mean, for my friends, for my family, but not an everyday thing. You know, the chef needs a break. Needs a break too. Yeah, but I do love doing that. Okay, back to the story. So chefs have really so much patience, especially in the kitchen. They're the master of patience when it comes to cooking. For example, I just finished cooking, and that all the food that I was cooking took me like 3 hours or more, because I'm still finishing the last piece of it. And I guess in a way it is also my fault, because I prioritize one pot to cook everything, because I'm also somebody who does not want to make too many dishes. I'm cooking in the same pot till we are done cooking the whole meal. For example, I had to cook, so I cooked chicken stew, I cooked collard greens, and I'm gonna cook fufu or bugali or papa in the same pot, because you know why? I do not want to wash them dishes. As much as I love to eat, as much as I love to cook, as much as I like to do all of that, I also do not like washing dishes. Sometimes, if I'm cooking and I'm the only one who's gonna be eating, then I'm gonna wash the dishes. But if I'm cooking for friends, family, I honestly expect the people who are gonna eat, one of them to be the volunteer, raise their hand up really high to wash the damn dishes, because I am not doing that. I'm not doing that. So yes, I keep going off key with this story, but I had to point that out. So as much as I like to do all the cooking, also we gotta balance it out. That is the point that I'm talking about. And where was I? Yes, chefs have a lot of patience, and this has just made me realize that how people are definitely patient. It's just that in different areas of their lives. They're not a master of patience in all areas of their lives, but they definitely have the patience in them. So do not test them. And chefs in the kitchen, that's where the patience is through the max. And Yeah, and also, yeah, so simply because they have to cook meals, they have to prep, they have to do all of this work and cook for the whole world, and then they are expected to make the dish as delicious as the expertise. So for me, I feel like chefs have so much patience, and doctors too. I think everybody has their own patient in some way, that there's a specific area where you or me are very, very patient. For example, for myself, I'm very patient in, I guess, cooking for myself at home. No, that's a lie, cancel that, delete that, remove that from your head. Poo, poo, poo. Okay. Okay, I definitely think I'm very patient when it comes to reading. I'm very patient when it comes to writing. Yeah, I think those are the areas that I'm really, really patient. Any other area, please do not test me. Any other area, please do not test people when you know, especially when you know like which areas they're truly, truly patient in. Other than that, yeah, that's very, very interesting. And yeah, it just made me realize, and wow. Yeah, that was a really big insight for me. Imagine like I did not know that, or I was not this self-aware, and I just continued that path of being in the restaurants. And I just know I would have hated it, honestly. And I'm so happy that I just let my cooking stay a hobby. Some hobbies are not meant to go out, and just leave them to yourself, keep them to yourself. And low-key has made me think about like my writing, but then I'm like, oh, I really do want to share it with the world. I feel like it's meant to be seen, it's meant to be read, and it's meant for somebody needs this work. So that's why I have to write, and I must write. That's it, that's just the truth, and it just feels right in my heart. So writing was never meant to be a hobby for me. It has to go out there. It's for you. Yes, that was just an exciting thing to talk about. So wow. Okay, I need to get back to my cooking and my eating, because you know that food is gonna slap. And yeah, it was just very nice to talk, to have this conversation. And yeah, I still love you still. Remember that, always remember that. Mwah. Have a good sunset. No, have a good night. Mwah. Or have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Mwah, mwah, mwah.